Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to you. It's Tuesday and it's coffee and cards. And it's my first coffee and cards since I got back from my holiday on the weekend. So how lovely to be here. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. My name is Kate Bolt. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK. And I'm back for another Tuesday Coffee and Cards Weekly Live, Facebook Live. Whew. So we have a slight change of time for coffee and cards from now on. I am aiming for 1 o'clock in the afternoon every week. Whew. I now have an appointment every Tuesday morning that I could not change. Unfortunately, sorry, I haven't done my hair and it's looking a right mess. That I could not change, and it's going to go on for quite a long time, quite a few weeks, this appointment. So I had to change my coffee and cards, unfortunately, but I hope that you'll bear with me and that you might hop over and join me early in the afternoon. Bring your coffee and have a nice little crafty session. Hi Belinda, thanks for watching. Thanks so much. Yeah, I had my hair cut, but I haven't done it today. It's a bit of a mess. Yeah, so coffee and cards now at 1 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon, and unavoidably, I'm afraid, after being for 2 years, just over 2 years at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, I had to change the time. I'm really sorry. Anyway, I'm quite excited because when I came back from my holiday, I came back to my little pre-order from the brand new annual catalogue. So this brand new annual catalogue, I can only show you the front so far. Let me turn this round so that you can see it. Let me just have a look. Here we go, flip it. So you can see this. This is the brand new 2022 to 2023 annual catalogue that goes live next week on May the 3rd. And as soon as you've got these in your sticky boards, you can have a look in them. And as soon as it goes live on that day, I can show you the inside of the catalogue. So it's got loads and loads of gorgeous goodies in there. And I did a little sneaky pre-order. And I didn't do a huge one because, let me just whip that out, because I was going away on holiday. And I thought, I just got enough time to have a little play. Well, as it was, it didn't come until I was on holiday and I got back to a lovely box of goodies. So I'll show you what I've got. I actually did a little unboxing video and popped it up on YouTube. It's only a few minutes, so if you want to have a little look, you get a better look at it. Yeah, but I'm going to play with some of it for coffee and cards today. So, how are you, Belinda? Are you well? I hope you're well. I don't have a coffee for coffee and cards. I actually was eating my lunch and realised it was already 1 o'clock. So I have a little Pepsi Max. I have to say that the jet lag has not been too bad. So we've been away to California. We started off in California and we did San Francisco. We did all those like sightseeing things. Went to Alcatraz, had a behind the scenes store of Alcatraz. That was amazing. And then we drove to Yosemite National Park, and then we drove back San Francisco. Thank you, Belinda. It was amazing. Yosemite is my favorite place in the whole world. So we went there and then we flew to Vegas, and we stopped for a night in Vegas just as a stopover. And then we drove to the Grand Canyon, which was incredible. I drove all the way there and then stayed over there overnight, saw the sunset, and then saw the Grand Canyon the next morning. And then we drove back. I drove all the way back to Vegas, and then we stayed in Vegas for the last 3 nights, and it was amazing. We had such a lovely time. So there was 5 of us, just our family. We had like 7 suitcases between us. We had 2 flights. We had 3 states. It was quite a trip. It was brilliant. But I am actually quite glad to be back and getting back into a routine. So the kids have gone back to university and Jacob's gone back to school, and I'm back to coffee and cards. So I'm going to turn the camera around and crack on crafting and show you what I've got. I'm quite excited. So hold on, this bit's a little bit awkward, a little bit clunky. Do bear with me, it's a little bit weird when I do this. I'm just going to bring you around. It will go dark for a second, I do apologise. But I'm still here. I'm just adjusting my tripod to pop this back in so that you can see everything. Oh, we did have fun. I posted a lot on my Facebook and a lot on Instagram. Because why not? You know, it's just so much fun to share it all. Okay. Got all my adhesives ready. It's so much fun to be back and to be card making again. So no crafting for the last 2 weeks. Very odd to do that. Let's make sure that's straight. There we are. Not brilliant. So I'm hoping that everyone will get used to my new time and hop over or watch the recording afterwards. And I will also pop it up onto YouTube. I've got a few creases in my grid paper. How is that? So a little bit of washi tape is required. Jar. And the dog is by my feet. The cat was actually in here asleep just now when I was on my appointment call. And now she's scarpered. She's in the garden, I think. She grew. The kitten grew while we were on holiday, but she didn't get any fatter, but she did get bigger. So today I'm going to be playing one of our brand new sweets from the new catalogue, and it's called the Sun Print Suite, and it comes with this absolutely stunning designer series paper, a bundle, a stamp and die bundle, and an embossing folder. I'm not using the embossing folder today. I will show you that in the future though. It's gorgeous. The embossing folder is called the Fern 3D embossing folder. How nice is that? Beautiful. These are the stamps with these lovely fern images, some nice texture splatter stamps, lots of ferns, lots of foliage, flower, and these really beautiful sentiments with a nice font. Lots of useful ones on that one. It's called Nature's Prints. And this is the natural prints dies that goes along with it. I was really amazed when I opened this because look how many dies you get. So that's fabulous, isn't it? So this one, can you see? I think I've got you a bit close. But this one will cut out this one will cut out this one will cut out this one, and then we've got two of these ones here, and then we've got 3 of these little sprigs to make it easier for die cutting. This one cuts out the flower image, and then we've got this lovely big wreath. I'm looking forward to playing with this. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so different when you see products in the flesh, isn't it? It's so different. Yeah, so I'm loving the bundle. I liked it when I saw it. I was sucked in by the paper, loved the bundle, but I like it even more now I've seen it properly. So these are the papers. There, I've cut into this one. We're using this one for our card this morning, but I'll show you. So they are 12 by 12 papers, and you get a pack of 12 double-sided 6 designs. And we have got some gorgeous colours, and they have got some of the new in colours in that are brand new for this catalogue. So this is one, and there, this one, and that one. So beautiful. Morning, oh, afternoon, Jen. Lovely of you to join me. This one, it's kind of textury. Love it. This is beautiful. This is the one that I'm using for our card today. Look, it's kind of like, looks like it's stamped. Isn't it gorgeous? This one, and then if I turn them over, you can see the other side. So the colours, the other colour in this, apart from the blues, is the grey granite and the white. Afternoon. This one looks like a sky. This has got this gorgeous, like, irregular stripe. Hi, Shaz. Thank you for joining me. This one has, like, you can't really see it. It's got kind of a script, distressed script in there slightly. I don't know if you can see that. How are you doing, Belinda? And we've got this one, which is almost like bokeh dandelions. And that's the other side of that one. It's kind of like little dashes or spots, if you like. And this one's got the ferns in the white. So useful and so pretty. I was completely sucked in by these papers, which is why I wanted the suite. And I love it all. And so I'm using this sheet. this one here for the cards we're making today. And I have literally, you can see on this one, I've taken off a 10cm strip down the side, and I'm going to make 2 cards with that one strip. So if you use your designer series paper for cards, you can always get like 6 card prints out of one sheet, which is pretty good. Okay, so I was going to tell you the colours. The colours in these papers are, let's have a look. We have got Grey Granite, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, and the brand new Starry Sky. Okay, I'm going to show you the new in colours while we're at it. So this is the new Starry Sky. It's a really beautiful blue. It's like, you think it looks like Night of Navy, but it really isn't. It's got kind of a deep purpley blue. These are the other in colours that we've got come out for 2022 to 2024. This one is Orchid Oasis. How gorgeous is that? Sweet Sorbet. We've got Tahitian Tide and Parakeet Party. Aren't they lovely, gorgeous colours? Love them. So for this card, I'm going to be using the Starry Sky because it's part of the paper colour. Okay, so I've got my ink pad. I have chosen a basic white thick card base. I love the thick basic white for a card base. It's a little bit more substantial than a regular basic white card. And all I've done is taken an A4 sheet and I've cut it in half. I've scored it in half at 10.5 centimetres and cut it in half at 14.8. And you get 2 card bases from that. And then the other coordinating colour in these papers is the Grey Granite. So I've done a layer in Grey Granite. This one is just half a centimetre smaller, so it's 10 by 14.3 centimetres. And then I have cut the paper. So this is this piece of paper that I was telling you about, that I cut the can't do my words today, that I cut the section off. So I just cut off a 10cm strip, this strip here. And then I've cut it to fit that piece. So that piece is 9.5 by 13.8. So all it is half a centimetre smaller this side and half a centimetre smaller that side. So that then fits nicely and it all coordinates. Okay, so that's the basis of our card already ready. And in the dies, let me show you, we have got this gorgeous label die here, which I'm going to use. I'm going to take that out. And it fits round the sentiments. So we've got, you're always on my mind, hello there, a heartfelt thank you, best wishes and happy thoughts. And I am going to cut this one out. Now, I did, when the offer was on last month, I did grab myself the mini Stampin' Up! Cut and Emboss machine. It's so dinky and cute. And it was a steal of a price. It really isn't that expensive anyway. So I grabbed it and I thought I'd give it a go. And it's perfect for this because getting my big Stampin' Up! Cut and Emboss machine in the frame of the camera is quite difficult for you to see what I'm doing. But this is so much better. So I thought it'd be great for this. But also it's going to be good for my classes when I'm on the move. And also it takes up no space on my desk. So cool. Oh, Shaz, you did the free shipping order and it came really quickly. That's brilliant. I'm really pleased for you. So I'm going to pop this one into my machine and I'm just going to run it through super quickly. Oh, I'm making the table wobble. That's the only thing. Yeah. Let's move it to the side. So good. Nifty, you can keep it on your desk. And lots of the dies are just the right size to go through it, and you can get the skinny embossing folders that will also go through it too. Sit down. The dog has decided to get up and bark. It's an excellent size. I'm so impressed with this mini. I love it. I'm going to be using it a lot, I think. It's so much easier. So this is the little die cut, and it's got this line embossed as well, so that's really nice. I'm going to move that die so I don't lose it. Pop it back in. Yeah. I'm going to grab the Starry Sky. Now, this is like a lovely, nice dark blue, so it will show up on this grey granite, and I'm just going to stamp on it. And I think I'm going to go for best wishes and happy thoughts. It's a bit wet. I just washed my chamois. I managed to destroy one of my chamois. It was very old, but I managed to actually destroy it. Don't laugh. I've got a boiler tap, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll wash it in boiling water. Don't do that. It's got all these weird big funny bubbles on it, so I need to replace it. But to be fair, it was definitely very ancient. Okay, I'm going to stamp this in this. Now, it might be a bit juicy, this, my words aren't coming out today, this ink pad, because it's brand new. I know, don't do that. Don't wash your... Oh, look, I've got a halo. I thought it might be a bit juicy. Never mind, we won't worry about the halo. Honestly, look how much I squished it in. Serves me right. I'll put something there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now, the other thing I did buy on my pre-order was this beautiful ribbon in one of the ink colours. And I think it comes in all of the new ink colours coming out. It's called the Metallic Woven Ribbon. And you get 9 metres of it. And look how shiny it is. Oh, it's so nice. And so it comes in the ink colour. So I bought the Starry Sky to go with it. And I'm going to use it on my card. I'm just going to bring it across the bottom. Just going to be quite a nice, simple card we make today. And I'm going to let the designer series papers do all the talking. Because that's what they're for. They're really beautiful. But I think this paper would be good for anything. Yes, it's definitely an embellishment opportunity, Belinda. You're absolutely right. Wouldn't this paper be good for birthday cards? Wouldn't it be good for masculine cards? And also maybe sympathy cards? Because you could kind of, you know, it doesn't... I think it speaks in lots of ways, if that makes sense. Right, I'm just going to use a little bit of washi tape on the back. Lazy, but it works. Yeah, make sure it's straight. There we go. And then like that. Let's move the ribbon. And then I'm going to get some dimensional foam pads. Pop a couple on the back. And pop it on the front. Best wishes. Oh, actually, if I move it up slightly, I could put it, center it through the middle of the label like that. Nice. Okay, and then this is going to go on here like so. So let's grab my snail seal. Now, I haven't used it in 2 weeks. I hope it's still happy. Oh, yeah. This is my go-to adhesive, and I can't be bothered to fight my Tombow. But it doesn't have as much wriggle room as the Tombow, so you really need to make sure you've got it in the right spot before you pop it down. Oh, stuck to me. Put this one on the front. Best wishes and happy thoughts. You could actually pop that up on dimensionals if you wanted another layer behind the grey. I think that would look rather nice too. Okay, so we've got best wishes and happy thoughts. And then I need to clean my stamp. Hold on, because I was playing around with white ink on this big fern stamp. So let's clean that off. I'm going to be using some white ink on there in a minute. Okay, that's kind of clean. Isn't it a beautiful paper, Jen? It's gorgeous. So nice. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be brave. And I'm going to stamp in this nice blue. Inside. one. I kind of stick to the blue and white. I could have got my grey granite ink pad out, actually. Which I might well do. Like that. Let's see if it's handy. Yeah, it is. Grey granite. I'm going to give this one a clean because it's got blue all over it. Look at that, look what I did. I killed my chamois. It's dead. I've got a few, I should have got another one out. Okay, and I am going to use make sure it's the right colour. I know that's Starry Sky, I just haven't put a label on it yet. Grey granite. Let's see if I can do this without making a halo. It'll be difficult because it's actually one of those where I keep spludging it in. Best wishes and happy thoughts. Yes! Hooray! No splodges where we don't want them. So, then you can write your little message to your friend or whosoever you're sending it to. Let's move that out of the way. There you go. So best wishes and happy thoughts and a very simple card where the designer series paper does all the talking. Now, what I did do, let me see. I bought some of these as well. This is the 2022 to 2024 in colour matte decorative dots. These are also in the brand new catalogue and they're showing off the new in colours. I seem to have lost one along the way, but we have got all the colours. So we've got Starry Sky, something parakeet, what's it called? Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, and Orchid Oasis is at the bottom. So this is the Starry Sky here on these ones. So I might see if I can cover up that halo. And if not, well, I've got one I've already made and I'll pop it over the top because that would bother me. Now, I'm not sure if these are big enough or would they be too big. Yeah, I think that's not going to be right. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use these dots, but I'm going to cheat. Because when I was practicing, I made one and I didn't actually mess it up. So let's do that. Gotta cheat a little bit. Because that would bother me so much. Right, and then I think I'm going to pop on a couple of these. Now, I love these decorative dots, whatever you call them, because they go in the same colour, but they kind of go through the shade of that colour, dark to light. So they're really useful. And if you look, this has got some Pacific Point in it, and it's got white, and it's got the Starry Sky. So I think I'm going to use one of the darker ones. Come on. And pop it here. Pop it. Oop. I keep getting it stuck in the wrong place. Where am I going to pop it? There, I think. And then I'm going to get one of the lighter ones. And pop it there. It doesn't look straight, does it? There we are. And then another one, another lighter one, or the next shade along, I think I'm going to pop up here. There. There we go. Best wishes and happy thoughts. I love that. Love that. So let's move these lovely dots out of the way. And we're going to do another one. And we're going to use the rest of that strip of paper that I cut off, that piece of designer series paper at the beginning. So I cut a 10cm strip off the end of my 12 by 12. Shaz likes the stamps in this set. I can't see the rest of her comment. I love these stamps, Shaz. I like the font. So this is the same. This is the other half of the thick basic white that I cut. So that's the other half of the A4 piece. So you get two for one. This is, it's got a bit of glue on it, that piece of cardstock. How odd. Right, this is a piece of, it's going to be covered up, grey granite. So 1/2 centimetre smaller, so 10 by 14.3. And then I need to cut this one to fit. So I'm going to cut off the empty part, I think. We won't leave much waste behind from that strip. So we need it to be 10 centimetres. Oh, something weird. Oh, it's already at 10 because I cut it at 10, didn't I? And this needs to be 14.3. So I'll cut it off this side. Oh no, 9.5 by 13.8 is what it actually is, because I've got a layer in the middle. 13.8 by 9.5. There we go. Shush. It's just... Stop it. You have to go out. Sorry. So it's just Alfie. You can see the lady across the road. Okay. Here we go. So this will now fit on here with a nice little border. And then this can go on here. I'm really worried that the lady across the road is going to knock on the door. I think she is. She's on my drive. Please don't knock on the door. She can see me through the window, so she thinks I'm just here crafting and doesn't know I'm live. Right, okay, so let's clean that stamp off with all the blue on it. But she's now talking to another neighbour, so let's hope that she doesn't knock on my door. Oh, sorry, it's because she's got a key for my house from when we were on holiday, and I think she wants to give it me back. Right. Okay, so we've cleaned the blue off, and I've got my white craft ink pad. Now, I've got the old style ink pad. I need to get a new one because it's got really old. But I have just re-inked it, so it's a bit juicy with the craft ink. When you get it in the refill, it looks like this. And you just refill your ink pad so it goes on forever and a day. And I'm going to add some ink to this nice piece of paper. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous, isn't it? And I might get another stamp out and do the same. Just that bit there. Right, let's choose another stamp. So I think, because we've got the ferns in it, I'll echo the fern. So let's take this stamp out and put the label on it. Oh no, she's gone by. Bless her, I'll have to pop round later to see. Okay. So that's how you put the labels on your stamps, if you didn't know. Very simple and easy. Right, let me grab another block. So far away. And ink it up. Oh, you're a very understanding crew. You really are. Right, let's ink this one up as well in the white. I might just do over the top and bring it in here like that. And then I've got an idea. I don't often have bright ideas. I'm going to bring in a bit of a splodge, a bit of a splatter. And see how it comes together. So you can stamp on your designer series paper. You can do all sorts with your designer series papers. Right, I'm going to do it again like I did just now. Pop that one on the sheet and then pull it off. Ta-da! take all of this away. Right. See how that's going to look. I'm going to try this splodge out before we do it. Now I've got this little piece, I might as well try it on there to see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. That's quite intense, isn't it? I wonder what it looks like on second generation. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? I might do it like that then. Okay, so stamp it off. And then I'm just going to put a little bit on here like that. Oh, I like that. And then stamp it off. I think I'm going to pop it in the middle. Just alternate the shapes, if that makes sense. And then we got a nice ferny, splodgy white and blue piece of designer series paper, and I'm going to pop it on there like that. Now I think I'm going to use some more of the beautiful ribbon which I put to the side. Where did I put you? Here you are. But I think I'm going to bring it down this way, so that way it looks beautiful on that side. Can't you see? I was trying out the white, see how strong it was before I re-inked it. And it looks really pretty on that side, doesn't it? Yeah. I'll definitely make another card some other time doing that, I think. I don't know if you can call stamping on designer series paper a technique, but it's a fun thing. Right, just make sure it's straight, and then I'm going to put a little knot on there. I could do with my scissors being a little sharper. They've all kind of migrated. Does that happen to you guys? Do all your scissors migrate? Oh, look at this. I think you can pull this ribbon. I think it's one of those that you can play with. Look. Yes, you can make textures out of that, definitely. Okay, so I am going to tie a knot, not a bow. I'm not particularly a bow person. Sometimes I'll do one. If I can get a nice flat bow, I'm very happy. I'm not flounces and frills. Although it might be better to do a bow with this because it's quite understated. Let's see if I can undo it. Yes. Because it's such a narrow ribbon, I think I might need to do a bow. And I like doing the bow on a piece of ribbon I've already stuck down because it means you can move it around, if that makes sense. You can work out where you want it to sit. So there we go. We've got our bow. I'm going to cut the ends off. Yeah, my snips need sharpening. And I got a feeling that they may have been, my other spare ones may have been purloined. Right, so you can move it up and down, you see, if you have it loose on there. You can have it further down or further up. So let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to stick it down and then I'll move it round where I want it to go. Oops. Oh, I got to the end of my glue, I think. Perfect timing then, because I've nearly finished. Make sure you got it straight. There we go. And I've got my white piece. You could use a piece of Night of Navy. That would look nice as well, wouldn't it? Right, okay. I'm not sure if I've got much of this left. To pop a new one in. Oh, it's still going on. Oh no, look, I got to the end. Yes, I knew it was coming. There we go. And I think I'll move that up. Tighten it up a tad. I could put a glue dot behind it. That would really keep it still. And then we're going to use our Stampin' Up! Cut and Emboss machine again. And I think this time I'm going to use that same die, but I'm going to do it in white. White would be really, make it pop, wouldn't it? So there's the die. Let's grab a bit of scrappy white. I have a whole load of scraps of white. And if I bring in that mini boss, here we go. Loving this. Let's just cut that off there. Pop it through. There we are. So simple. Put that all away again. Right, and what sentiment shall I use for this card? Let's have a look. Where did I put the stamp set? Right next to me. Okay, so we have got You're on my mind. Hello there, a heartfelt thank you. So I'm thinking You're on my mind would be nice. Does a heartfelt thank you fit? It might do. Let's see if it fits. It might not. It might need a different kind of shape, but we shall see. Let's grab that one. I haven't used this one before, so I'm going to try stamping it. I'm going to stamp it in the lovely blue again. Hi, Sylvia. I've got a hair. Thank you, Alfie. Don't really want that one. I'm going to try stamping it. That's nice, isn't it? Does it fit on my label? Ooh, I think it does. Just. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. Happiness. Heartfelt thank you. And that can go on the front of my card as well. Like that. And I'm going to pop it up on sticky foam dimensional pads. And decide where it's going to go. Sun Print Suite is stunning. I wanted to show you the there's card samples in the catalogue are just beautiful, but I can't show you the inside of the catalogue just yet because it's not out. next week though, guys. A heartfelt thank you. There we go. Right, I could do with some white dots on here almost, couldn't I? Let's see what I can put on here. So I'm going to go for these little ones. I can see me buying lots of packs of these. Love these. Yeah, I'm going to go for the pale one. Down here next to that one. And then this kind of mid one. I'm going to put just over here randomly, so it's not too contrived. That's it. Heartfelt thank you. And then I'm going to go back in with this nice big fern one to finish it off. Loving it. Where's my stamp cleaner? Oh, I'm looking forward to playing with more with these new ink colours we've got. Yes. Because I particularly like this colour. Ooh, look at that. Parakeet Party. I'm definitely going to be playing with that over the next couple of weeks. Right. Colour Starry Sky. I need to put a sentiment inside. I love blue and white. It's such a nice, clean, crisp combination. There we go. A heartfelt thank you. We'll do that in the blue as well, why not? Gosh, it's such a juicy ink pad. I'm completely blue. Look at me, I'm blue. Thanks, Shaz, that's really kind of you. This is the first time I played with it, honestly. First time back in my craft room today, so yeah, I haven't played with any of it before and I love it. It's so nice. Look at those papers, aren't they gorgeous? So we've got Best Wishes and Happy Thoughts. Using the designer series paper as it comes, it's printed like this, and I've used that same die from this Sun Prints bundle that goes with the stamp set, this nice label one with the embossed edge. Yeah, Grey Granite and Starry Sky, and a heartfelt thank you. This one, very similar, just goes the other way. I love that. Very easy, very simple, perfect copying card type cards that anybody could create. Just so much fun. And I've let the papers do the talking, but I'm sure I'll be playing a lot more with the die set to come. Especially this wreath I'd like to play around with and make some more intricate cards. Look how gorgeous that is. So yeah, watch this space. Right, ladies and gents, and anybody who's watching me, thank you so much for joining me live today on my new revised time for coffee and cards. Thanks for joining me live. I really appreciate it. It helps me so much. If you're watching, thank you. If you're watching from the future, thank you. Do let me know in the comments if you're watching from the future, and if you like this, if you like these new papers and new suite, I'd love to know what you thought of it. And yeah, and I'll be popping it up on YouTube. So yeah, if you're watching me on YouTube, do leave me a comment too, and like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much. So this new annual catalogue, if you haven't got a copy yourself already, you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, pop me a message and I'll send you a complimentary copy in the post, and you can see all the new goodies that are in there. And that's going live on May the 3rd. So yeah, that you can get anything online in my online shop at katebolt.stampinup.net. You can find it all there, and all the current products are there, plus the sale we've got going on. So hop over and have a look, and I'll be putting these up on my blog soon at inkstampshare.ink. Thanks for watching me, and I'll see you next Tuesday afternoon at 1. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.